The ghost light is an iconic image in theater. Most theaters have one, and it stays lit all night long.
There's various reasons for this. One is purely safety.
Emily Roxworthy says the ghost light lights the stage so no one gets hurt. But that's not the only reason.
But sort of the more historical reason, the more interesting reason, is superstition. So one is the idea that after the theater goes dark, that ghosts come out, and that the ghost light might be able to ward off those ghosts.
Some people think that actors, as a profession, the profession of acting, doesn't allow you to go to heaven, and so you have to hang around, and therefore the spirits and souls of actors who have passed are living in the theater, and the ghost light is there so when everybody else goes home, they can come out on the stage and act at 2:30 in the morning.
Turns out there are a lot of ghosts in our local theaters. Bear Garcia has worked security at the Old Globe Theater for 17 years. She would only agree to talk to us in a dark theater. She's often the last person in the Globe locking up.
In certain pockets of certain places, you feel a presence, like someone's watching you the whole time.
Garcia has heard noises in the Old Globe Theater that can't be explained.
I was writing my paperwork at about 12 midnight, getting ready to close out the evening, and all of a sudden I hear this woman's laughter. And it was kind of a playful yet creepy laughter.
Garcia thought an actor came back into the theater. She checked, didn't find anyone, so went back to work.
And the next thing you know, I hear it again. And this time, it kind of brought goosebumps to me, and I came on stage, and the stage was ice cold where I'm getting goosebumps now.
Most telling thing to me is it's just a spooky atmosphere when you're here late at night all by yourself. And you start to hear sounds and things move. And it's just the kind of thing that people always point to and say there must be a ghost, and I think it's true.
Like other theaters in town, Signet Theater has its own share of strange, unexplainable events.
There's something, I don't know, again, there's something about the space, a theater space, where there's an energy, a puckish energy that will move things, change things. You set something down and you'll find it somewhere else. I personally have seen in this theater, at the Old Town Theater where we have our home, I see things out of the corner of my eye. I'll see movement. I'll see it up in our grid where I think somebody's walking along the top of the grid, and you look up and there's nothing up there.
Signet's Sean Murray used to act at an old vaudeville theater downtown. One night, he and 3 other actors saw a ghost as they waited for an actress to finish her solo.
And we all kind of looked off stage, onto the stage, and the lady was out there performing by herself, facing the audience. And sort of right next to her and right behind her was a kind of shadow figure mocking her, doing her movements with her, and kind of making fun of her. And all 4 of us saw it.
So I think that part of the reason that theater people are so superstitious is that there is a sense that what they're doing is dangerous, not only physically, bodily harm, but that they might, they might have stage fright on stage, they might drop their lines, they might be a disaster because it's a live show. So whatever they can possibly do to try to control the elements, to try to get the spirits on their side, they're going to try to do.
You're creating things in the air when you're doing live performance. You're creating a show that's in everybody's minds, but when the show's gone, what happens to that energy when 200, 300, 400, 1,000 people come together in a space and experience something together? What happens to that energy when the lights go out and it's over? Something happens.
We may not know what happens in San Diego's theaters long after the crowds go home, but we do know that on stage, a single light bulb keeps burning through the night.